Hi guys, this is Chris Wraithmell from Nottingham Personal Trainer, fatsatfitnesscamp.com. Just coming up with another answer to another member question I had yesterday. This one is about what are my 3 top tips regarding how to start losing weight. Now, initially people would kind of think, right, let's jump into the gym, let's start hammering the weights, that kind of thing. Totally off from what I'm going to suggest to you. So my three top tips. The first one is start getting water down you. Water is the most essential thing in the world. I have 2 litres on my desk all times of the day. This is the most essential thing that you can start with. So the body is made up of 70-80% water. Most people I speak to struggle to get 3 or 4 glasses in over a period of day. I personally get in 3 litres plus per day. What we should be doing is looking to kind of regularly and frequently hydrate the system to free up free fatty acids, make sure we're mobilizing fat around the body, but also just to clean through. The water is required in most of the processes within the system. So we want to kind of flush things through the digestive system. We want to clear through the way that, want to improve the blood plasma. We want to make sure all these different things are working really well. So the first thing is start to increase water. If you're struggling to get in more than a litre, that doesn't matter. Just start with a litre, build it to 1.5 litres, 2 litres, 2.5, 3 litres. Do it gradually over a period of time. You will find you need to go to the toilet a lot initially anyway, so that will give you time to adjust to that point. That is a very short-term thing as well. So after kind of 4 or 5 days, you should find that you've regulated your toilet habits. Then most people say to me, "I've been going to the toilet kind of 10, 12, or 14 times a day." I was like, "That's okay. It's okay. The body's just getting used to this increase in water intake. That will pass. Don't worry." So my second tip after water is to cut out toxins and irritants. Now, this is a massive subject in itself, which I'm going to talk about soon. But for me, any toxins and irritants are the things which toxify and irritate our system. The things that we shouldn't have in our system. So things such as sugar, wheat, gluten, dairy, or lactose drops into that very quickly as well. These things that are irritable to the system. So what I tend to do with new clients and new members on the fitness camps is we go through a rip them out phase. So what we do is we remove wheat and gluten, so we remove things like pastas and breads, and we then get them to eat things a little bit more cleaner on the system, allow to digest smooth. We cut out things like cheeses and milks. There's lots of lactose in there. That's another thing that causes irritation within the digestive system. That then helps to shift things through the system a little bit more. It just means that you maximise the amount of nutrition and vitamins and minerals that you take from your food. So we want to, if you put something in the mouth, they always say you are what you eat. You're not you are what you are. You are what you can digest. So most people have very poor digestive systems, and they're not actually absorbing the food which we're putting into their mouths. It's kind of sitting into the digestive system, not moving. Most people moving very sluggishly through the system, and then being excreted out actually without taking much value of it. So that's my kind of second top tip is to go through and remove toxins and irritants from your system. That's really essential. My third top tip would be to improve your sleep. Again, this is a massive subject, one that I talk to in serious depth with my clients. But sleep is essential. Your body regenerates, recovers, and helps itself to rebuild when you sleep. A lot of people can be very kind of sleep deprived, and we get long-term tired, especially people with stressful jobs, especially people who have a lot of things going on, family life, all that kind of thing. It affects the way we sleep a hell of a lot. So what we're looking to do is improve the way you sleep. So what I always recommend to people is trying to get to bed at 10:30 and getting good amount of sleep through until about 6:30, 7 o'clock, or however much you need. Now, for most people who sleep at midnight, asking them to sleep at 10:30 is quite ridiculous at the moment. So again, just drag it back slowly. Don't think you have to do it all in one go. Doing things too quickly is also a negative. So actually just don't go, well, if I go to bed at midnight, let's get to bed at 11:15, let's get to bed at 11:30, 11:15, and 11 a.m. Just do it that way. Do it very smoothly. Drag it back very quickly. So we want to get to, you want you to sleep within the essential period, which is 10:30 to 6:30. If you can get deep sleep within then, you're going to feel like a totally different person. We actually prefer clients to do that, but it takes a bit of time. So I'm going to touch on toxins and irritants and sleep in 2 very in-depth video blogs for you as well. I do write a lot about it on my website, on my fitnottingham.co.uk blog. So if you're really interested in a little bit more depth, just have a quick read up to there. So my 3 top tips are: improve your sleep, that's massive. Improve your water intake. and also remove toxins and irritants from your system. They're the 3 things that I would do immediately to increase the amount of weight you're going to be losing in the short term. So again, if you've got any questions, hit me up on the blog, hit me up on YouTube, and fire them over to me. I can give you a bit more in-depth information around all 3. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon, guys. Cheers.